Hey everybody, and welcome to another video. My name is Chelsea. Welcome if you're new here. Welcome back if you've been here before. I create content about motherhood, my lifestyle, and cleaning and organizing. Today is going to be a two-part video for deep cleaning my kitchen. I'm not going to do a really long intro to this. We're just going to jump right into it and get started. So, let's get started. So first of all, like with most of the way I'm doing the kitchen, is I started from the top down and I took everything off the shelves, wiped everything down. I ended up just using water to wipe most of it down, and then I used this Murphy's soap cleaner and this orange glow after I wiped it down. I will link all the products that I mentioned in this video in the description box below, and the orange glow and the wood cleaner is just for the wood stuff. I did end up wiping the walls and the ceilings down as needed to kind of get rid of the cobwebs and any just stuff that was kind of hanging around that shouldn't be there. And sorry if you guys hear some noise in the background. The kids are in here with me and I couldn't get them to go play in the other room, so they're in here with me drawing while I'm voicing over this video. After I cleaned up everything, wiped everything down, I ended up wiping all the stuff that was going to go back up on the shelves. Wiped all that stuff down before I put it back up, obviously. And just went about my way, starting, top down. And then I just made my way through the shelves, took everything out, wiped everything down, wiped all the wood down with first the Murphy's soap and then the orange glow. And the orange glow, when I spray it, it gets everywhere, so I was just spraying it on my rag so I wouldn't get it all over everything, because it tends to do that. The other thing, since this is kind of deep cleaning my kitchen, I kind of was going through all of my stuff as I went to donate what I was going to donate, and I'll show you guys at the end of part 2 what I ended up donating. I did end up filling up a few of my spice jars that were like really low on spices, but I actually in my Google Calendar have all of my cleaning stuff and when I do stuff and how often I do stuff. So I am planning on putting out like how I clean type of video and how my calendar rolls with that. So I am going to end up doing that for you guys, but I ended up decanting a couple in this one that were like really, really low. So I pulled out all of the appliances to wipe down the countertops really well. I try to do this every week, but realistically that part just doesn't happen. I just ended up spraying the microwave down with vinegar and water, which is typically what I end up cleaning with. And even though this is deep cleaning my kitchen, I am not going to deep clean my oven or my refrigerator and freezer or my deep freezer in this video. I have kind of a scheduled time every couple of months that I actually end up doing that, so I'm not adding it to this video. This corner cabinet goes all the way back into the corner, so there's not really all that much that I store back there because, first of all, I'm a little worried about cockroaches because I absolutely hate them, and I know we get them in our house, and it's kind of empty space, so I don't think it really attracts them very much, but it's also really inconvenient, that particular corner, so I only put in there what's easy to reach. You guys saw the girls being super cute there. They wanted to show stuff. Every time I'm videoing, they always want to show something. So I try to add that in when I can without making the video super long. As you guys can see here, I'm moving the refrigerator to clean behind that. That wasn't too bad. I try to do that not all the time, but kind of often enough because I know that the refrigerators work better if there's not a bunch of stuff stuck on the back of it. So even though this isn't exactly the kitchen, because our apartment is quite small and the kitchen, living room, dining room is all one room, and so I ended up doing the doors that lead into our house, as well as the casting of a dinosaur bone that my husband has that's on top of it. You'll see here in a minute. And I ended up doing that with the kitchen because it was something that needed to get done, and either I was going to do it with the kitchen or do it with my deep cleaning of the living room. And so I just decided to do that with my kitchen since this was going to be a two-part video. So I did end up wiping the other door down. I didn't show you guys that on video, but I did end up doing the other door as well. So this is pretty cool. This is a casting of a duck-billed dinosaur, I believe. It's half of a femur bone, and my husband got it from his grandpa, who was really into collecting fossils and stuff like that. So this is a pretty cool piece that we can actually display in our house. So I ended up pulling out all my spices, wiping that all down, which I didn't show you guys on film, but then here I am putting them all away. And then the last thing that I ended up doing, as you can see here, was pulling my oven out. Oh my gosh, it was so gross. But I really only do it about once a year, actually cleaning out behind the oven. And I'm glad that I did, because I found a couple kids' toys under there. So that's always nice. It was pretty gross back there. I was even a little disgusted to show you guys, but here it is. It's real life. And it happens to all of us. So I wiped the sides down, and then I went back there and wiped off all the cobwebs, and then I sprayed some cockroach spray and some spider spray and stuff back there too, and wiped everything down. And then I just kind of like hand wiped it for like mopping the floor, because I don't get back there typically. I did end up using a little bit of this Barkeeper's Friend, I think is what it's called, on the back wall, because it was pretty gross, and I've used that before on my tub and my sink and things like that, and it actually works really, really well. So I will link that below. So this is the last little bit for this video. If you guys like this kind of content, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so you know every time I post a video. And this is finishing up part 1 of my deep cleaning my kitchen. The oven I'll move back here in a minute, and then look out for part 2. Thank you guys so much for watching.